Hello, it's Adam from CollectionDX, and today I'm reviewing from the St. Cloth Myth line by Bandai, HAGEN MERAK in his beta robe. His beta robe is, of course, inspired by Viking mythology in the constellation Beta, which is also known as Slipheed, Odin's eight-legged horse. And we'll give you a better look at him in macro mode in just a moment. This is, of course, provided by Angles.com. We thank them. They are, of course, the exclusive provider of Saint Seiya figures. I've started reviewing these. Saint Seiya was known in the States a couple of years back as Knights of the Zodiac, kind of a series that crashed and burned here in the States, but Saint Seiya internationally is huge. And I gotta admit, ever since I first started seeing stuff about it back in the late 80s, I've always been curious about it. I've started watching it recently and I'm enjoying it, and so I've decided to start checking out the figures. So let's dive in. Alright, so let's get started with the package. Comes in sort of a window box. What I've noticed about the packaging is they tend to color the packaging based on the character's rank or where they fit into the cosmology of the Saint Seiya universe. The dark blue purplish packaging seems to be quote-unquote bad guys. However, Asgard aren't really bad guys, though, they certainly don't come across as pretty good for most of their appearance in the series. The series in general, it's hard to classify them as good guy, bad guy. A lot of what we see are the bad guys. Sometimes you could look at it more as a case of order versus chaos. And in the case of the Asgard, they were a bit misled. And so they pose our heroes for most of the story, but eventually figure out that they were kind of duped. So it's a window box. It opens up. And as you can see, basically allows you to see all the packaging and accessories. Come with a traditional vacuum foam trays. And of course they also give you a booklet and sticker for your base, should you have some. Okay, so I've locked in a tighter view here, so I wanted to kind of give you a look here. This is the face down portion. Of course they also give you a face up version, which you saw at the beginning of the video. Part swapping, basically just unclips from the hair. Let's see. If you want to display him without his headpiece, they give you a hair piece that clips on to replace that. That doesn't have indentations for the helmet to clip in. Nice touch. They give you a set of closed fist, set of open hand, as well as more of a casual, gentle hand, open. And of course they give you a set of the bare hands. They also included, which I thought was a nice touch, but unfortunately not so hot in the execution, is a pair of hands together. Basically, all the parts swap like that, the couple of pegs in there. The idea is you'd want to get his hands in front of him to pose him for his signature move, and basically the range of motion's so limited in the arms that you can't quite get it there. It's close, and I tried for a while, but I was not successful. Maybe if a regular collector out there knows a trick, let me know, but yeah, generally speaking, the range of motion. So it's a nice thought if you take the armor off and his, sort of his civvies underneath. You of course can hold that pose, but it doesn't work in the armor. So that was a little bit of a disappointment. I just want to give you a close-up look here at the sculpt. It's beautiful. Really is a nice-looking figure, even if you've never seen the series before. Great character designs. I have taken the shin guards off because I wanted to actually show you kind of the level. The feet themselves are die-cast metal, and they actually do rotate left and right, as well as on a ball joint in any pretty much rotation you want. But yeah, you even got like the feet move. That's nice. That's real nice. And as you can see, super shiny. Also included is a cape, which I think looks very nice on the figure, but I don't think he actually wears for more than like his initial appearance when he's first called up. He's wearing it, I think, then, and then the rest of the time when he appears, just plugs in back there. Pretty much appears without the cape, but try to get you a look at that. So very nicely done, very well crafted. Alright, I just kind of want to show you the figures without the armor. Basically, when they're not using the armor forms a statue. Now they cheat a little bit here. Most of this is plastic, but the parts and pieces of the armor do kind of slide onto it to form the statues. So every St. Cloth myth figure comes with something like that. Very nicely detailed. Takes a few minutes to get all the armor on. You gotta take it off, take pieces off, but once everything's on, everything sits nice and tight. Again, very well thought out. And of course the figure himself without the armor on. Matter of fact, I want to give you a better look at that. Alright, I switched to macro mode there so we can get a better look at the figure. Wanted to show you the shoulders here, a nice ball socket. Very well thought out. Rotates there just above the bicep. Elbow double jointed so you can get them nice and close. Doesn't necessarily rotate, he does a little bit, but it's more about they're able to lean side to side. Does not appear to twist at the waist. Again, a little bit of give. The whole torso section kind of moves. Again, rotates to the right and left there, as well as obviously being on ball sockets with nice range of motion. Knees are double jointed as well. And of course I showed you the feet a few moments ago. Heads do, the neck is kind of stationary. They do rotate a little bit. It's the head that moves mainly. So, yes, very, very nice. Alright, so final thoughts. I'm really impressed. I'm enjoying the series. I don't think you have to be a fan of the series to really appreciate some of the figures. HAGEN MERAK in his beta robe is a winner. Excellus gives it a thumbs up. And I think you should check it out. I was very impressed. The fit and finish and the quality and the attention to detail. This line definitely appears to be a labor of love for real fans of the series, and the end result is they've just made a fantastic collectible, a nice toy, and I think anyone that has good taste should check it out. You can get your HAGEN MERAK at angles.com. Until next time.